Hey guys, thought I'd come back, make another one. We got a lot of stuff going on. All the info's coming fast and furious. So by the time you get it and try to research it, it's almost as if it's old news. Um, this week's going to be a big week. Let's just get into it. This week will be a big week. Um, a lot of stuff going on. You're going to hear more and more stuff about the festivities going on in Arizona. That, like I said in the last video, that's a linchpin. It's been come out today a little bit on the underground sites and stuff, information sites, but also on the mainstream. Well, if you consider some of these mainstream, that Michigan got a lot of stuff going on as far as that election goes, and they figured out the algorithms and the codes and stuff that Dominion used, and a lot of stuff going on there. Also today, there was two individuals from the state of Pennsylvania that were arrested in connection with November 3rd. So things are happening there. Now, also, things are happening around the world. Um, some big explosions in Israel, which we're all figuring. It seems like all roads lead back to Iran for that. That might have to do with John Kerry. Now, as far as John Kerry goes, don't get upset about him. He's been a traitor, no good son of a bitch since the 60s. Okay? However, his time's coming. His time's coming. What they got out there right now is just a distraction to distract you from Arizona. You hear that? You hear my dog? My phone's ringing. Every time my phone rings or you put music on, the dog starts singing. Anyway, that Kerry thing is a distraction. Don't let it distract you, okay? He'll get what's coming to him according to the law, but it ain't going to be right away. Don't get appalled that nothing happens to him or that he resigned and nothing more said about it. Its purpose was just to distract you from Arizona. Keep all eyes on Arizona. Okay? Don't let anything distract you from that. Also, I've been talking about these dams in China. All right, now the computer systems that they use are under these dams, and they're going to be destroyed. The way this is going to go down is the dam's going to break. It's going to be considered a act of God or a natural currency that the dam let loose and all that stuff. I posted a thing on some of my social media today about overflows, floods, and dams breaking in China. Okay, it was reported yesterday, just like clockwork. The CCP uses these computer systems to manipulate the stock market. Okay, now I'm not an expert on cryptocurrency, I'm not an expert in any of that stuff, but when they destroy these computers, you're going to see stock market crashes, and that includes Bitcoin. I don't own any Bitcoin. Like I said, I don't get in any of that stuff. That's not my gig. You know, my portfolio is 26 years of busting my ass with a hammer and a wrench in my hand. I have just recently started buying a little bit of gold and silver, only because we're going back to the gold standard, and I know it's been suppressed. It's going to skyrocket, and we use silver in everything. So the demand for silver is always going to be high because we use it. It's in your laptops, in your cell phones, in your wristwatch, in your computer systems, in car batteries, and I mean it's in everything. So I feel pretty safe with those. Again, I'm not telling anybody what to do in any way, shape, or form. I'm not an expert on this. In fact, I don't know very much about it at all. But I do know we're going back to the gold standard and silver's in everything. So them two I feel pretty safe about. Everything else, use your best judgment and do with your money what you want. Um, what else we got going on? They figured out this shit. Breitbart had that story about Michigan, and I found it on some other sites. They figured out in a courtroom. A guy testified. He figured out the algorithms that Dominion used to switch up these votes and stuff, and it's being proven in Arizona, and then you know a lot of big stuff's going to happen. Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, they're all going to fall. Right now, as we speak, there's multiple tornadoes and a huge storm, flooding, all kinds of rain going on in Alabama, and it's going to be moving straight through in through Georgia. That's important. Okay, that's important. So in the next few days, we're going to hear some stuff about Georgia. We're going to hear some more about Arizona and Michigan. There's supposed to be a big surprise coming this weekend, and I don't want to say what it is because things change so much. It may be delayed, another few days or whatever. So this whole month's going to be crazy. May 21st is going to be a ridiculously crazy day. There's going to be a lot going on this month, like I said, and it's all going to be fast and furious. So I know it's a lot of work. I know it's a lot of work trying to pay attention to keep up with all this shit and still live your daily life and do all your shit. Like I said, I do the same thing. I'm a single dad. So I do the same thing. My kids are outside right now in the back swimming in the creek. So I got to go out there every 15, 20 minutes and check on them. And, work full-time job, take care of the house, all the shit. You can't read everything. You can't watch every video. You can't, you know what I mean? That's where your friends come in. That's where the network comes in. Talk to each other. Post it all. Post it everywhere. Who gives a shit what people think about you? This isn't a time to be worried about, well, they don't like me. This is a time to do what you got to do to save your country and save your ass. Because that's exactly what this is. I can't overstate enough. I know it sounds crazy and you're trying to use these big words and stuff to make it sound more important, but that's not what it is at all. We literally are in World War III, guys. It's not tanks and bombs. It's not all that. Okay? It's cyber warfare. It's satellites taking out other satellites. It's information warfare. It's it's a war that the average person just mindlessly walking through life doesn't even realize is happening, which is exactly what they want. They don't want you aware. They don't want you to wake up and go, well, wait a minute, that don't make sense. So keep doing it. Keep being with like-minded people. Keep talking about it. Keep digging. Keep finding out information. You guys find out a lot of information that I don't know. You put it on social media. Okay, well now I see it on my social media, so I research it. Okay, so now I pass it on, and then a bunch of people that I know see it, who would have never seen it on your post. They just seen it because I shared it. So keep doing that. Keep doing that everywhere. I feel good about where we are. I do. My personal opinion, and I know my personal opinion don't mean shit, but my personal opinion is I feel good about where we are. Okay? There's a lot more people across this country that are awake than you realize. We're the majority. Okay? Us tinfoil conspiracy theorists, we're not tinfoil conspiracy theorists anymore. We were right. And it's being proven that we're right. And we're the majority. Don't let the propaganda and these people try to make you think that you're not. You are the majority. You see me on social media, by all means, say hello, shoot me a text, ask some questions, pass along information, whatever it is. Whatever it is. When this is all said and done, maybe we can all get together somewhere and have a party and celebrate. I think we're going to do that July 4th. I think the country's going to be celebrating July 4th. The stuff that's going to be coming out over the course of the rest of this month are acts, criminal acts of people that are involved in this deep, sick shit that you may not even believe. You might go, oh my God, it's all through politics. It's all through Hollywood. That sports figure that I looked up to, that actress that is so hot. I love watching all her movies. You know, that guy over there, like I say, it's not Republican, Democrat. It's not about that. It's about the elite cabal and everybody else. And you and I, we're everybody else. So, big surprises are going to be coming out. You're going to hear about different people committing suicide. You're going to hear about different people dying. You're going to hear about a bunch of people being criminals. You guys ain't going to believe the family tree. These people are all inbred. They're all Satanistic inbred fucks. You know, when people start finding out that Mother Teresa isn't who she cracked up to be. She's not who was sold to you. She's actually the mother of Anthony Fauci. That's pretty crazy. Bill Gates is part of the Khazarian mob family. He has family ties. Melinda Gates is a man. Michelle Obama is a man. Barack Obama was gay. They all committed treason, espionage, crimes against humanity. We talk a lot about Save the Children. There's a reason why we talk about Save the Children. There's a reason. There are grown-ass Navy SEALs, Delta Force operators who have seen shit. Real shit. My buddy of mine come back from Iraq. He had videos. He asked if I wanted to watch them. So I watched them. They literally go into a village. Soldiers are walking, there's a tank behind them. And the guy in the front, the two guys in the front have flamethrowers. And they just set everything on fire. You can't take any chances. It could be a 9-year-old kid over there. You know, he's just a peaceful little kid playing. All of a sudden, he turns around and starts shooting you, and he just took your life. That's the reality of the war. That's how brutal and disgusting it is. You'll see people run out of these fucking huts on fire, burning to death. They just burn the whole damn place. Now, these people have seen this multiple times. They've done it. It's called war. Some of these same people have gone into these dumbs after these children, completed the mission, and are done. They're done. What they've seen fucked them up so much in the head, they were violently vomiting for days, and they can't even go back and do what they were doing because what they seen was happening to these children and some of these individuals that are kept in these dumbs. What this evil cabal has done made them so screwed up in the head. They're in professional help. Still in professional help. That was in February. Can't get it out. Can't sleep. Can't eat. Screwed their whole life up. Can't be around people anymore. You don't look at everything the same. You don't come back. This is real shit. You know, and I don't think there's a lot of people out there that's ready for it. And I'm not just talking about the sheep. I'm not trying to wake up sheep. I'm done. I did that for over a year. I'm trying to unite with other lions, other patriots, and I'm trying to prepare the other patriots because just because you love God and your country doesn't mean you're mentally ready for the actual vow and evil that you're about to see. You know, we see some bad shit, car wrecks and different things like that. We're like, oh, I've never seen anything so awful in my life. Well, that's riding unicorns with cotton candy compared to what's about to be displayed to people. I don't know how much of it they're really going to show. They may just say some of it, but the truth's all coming out. And a good bunch of it's coming this month. So, stick together. Stay positive. I know that was a real negative segment that I just flipped and said, be positive. But be positive, and we're going to win it. We're going to win it. God's on our side, so we're going to win it. Peace.